Now to your health and the problem many people are finding when they get sick and they're looking for relief.
Yeah, you've been telling us store shelves don't have the medication you're looking for. Our health reporter, Haley Hernandez, is here with what's behind it.
So we've mentioned this before too, right? I mean, medications are in short supply and there's several reasons. You know, drug companies will say it's manufacturing delays, supply chain issues. These are ripple effects that they've been saying have happened since the pandemic. And now heading into the 2023 cold and flu season, some medications you need might not be readily available.
Albuterol, used for asthma inhalers and people with respiratory complications, has been on the list of drugs in short supply, as is amoxicillin, penicillin, epinephrine, nitroglycerin. These are just a few of the 141 drugs the FDA officially considers in a shortage. But I've heard from some of you asking, where are all the over-the-counter medicines? Well, there's not technically a shortage of those. This is just a telltale sign that infections are spreading in your area. But CVS and Walgreens both tell me in a statement there's really no issue out of the norm, and they're able to supply enough cold and flu meds for now. But there's another thing to keep in mind. Phenylephrine, an ingredient in many popular over-the-counter cold and allergy medications, has been deemed ineffective in easing nasal congestion in tablet form by FDA advisors. So you don't have that as an option on store shelves anymore. If you're desperate for relief, you can try other oral decongestants like the ones that you find behind the pharmacy counter, or ENTs and allergists love nasal rinses.
Things like saline rinses can be very helpful. You may have heard of neti pots, and that's where you actually use either boiled water that's been cooled or distilled water.
And those directions are not to be taken lightly. Using these with tap water as opposed to distilled or previously boiled water can lead to a brain infection, even death.
Actually, a man from Florida did die earlier this year from a nasal rinse. So they seem innocent, but you've got to use them as directed. Otherwise, guys, if you're willing to just tough it out, colds will last 10 to 14 days. It just takes time for those
I feel like the cough is always the last thing to go.
Yes, always
right?
takes forever.
Right.
At home we sound, well, not me, but the girls sound like baby seal pups.
Yeah, and so
Oh,
sometimes it's like they feel all better, but they still sound really bad.
I know, it's a tough time right now.
It is.
We
Feel
need that
better.
medicine. Feel better. All right, Haley, thank you.